Once the time frame has been established, ask, so how would you like to proceed from here? I mean, I don't want to bug you, but I want you to feel like I'm neglecting you either. Oh, no, you're not bothering me. So how should I follow up with you from this point forward? So if the looker's time frame changes to now, begin the process by asking, how are you going to about finding your, always get into a process talk. Remember, if you're trying to tell them how to be proactive, don't get into reactive state. So they say, I'm looking for a house now. Why is that? Okay, I'd like to talk to you about the process. Oh, well, we just want to look at this house. Ah, now we're starting to unlock their motivation. It's always good to ask questions. You don't want to be that driver. You don't want to be that order taker. Ask more questions. So this is our little open house sheet over here, my friends. And, this open house sheet, it's very basic. It's something that's quite useful. You don't have to come up with it. You can just literally just plug it into your phone as well. But this is something that's good for you. We know there's some agents in our office that are using index cards. It works. Do what works, but make sure you have some type of process. Open house follow-up notes. Sending to people, hey, John, thank you for stopping by my open house on Saturday. It was a pleasure meeting you. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Buyer presentation. Hey, John, thank you for stopping by. It was a pleasure meeting you. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you again on this day at this location on Zoom. Send notes to people. Numbers game, numbers game, numbers game, numbers game. The more people you speak to, the more people you meet, the lucky you get. Most agents, when I audit them or audit my own business, it's because I didn't speak to enough people to get more lucky. I'm going to focus on these. I'm going to focus on these, and they're really serious buyers. They're serious, like they're pre-approved. They're pre-approved, Mike. I'm going to tell you a little sad story here. I've had people pre-approved when the market was transitioning and in a downturn for like 2 years. 2 years. Oh my God, Mike, are you serious? Yes. They had to give me pre-approvals in like 2010, and we're in 2012. Now, because the market has been moving for the past almost decade, a lot of people have pre-approvals. If you have like a 2-month pre-approval, the agent's like going bananas. Like, oh, it's 2-month pre-approval? My goodness. Huh. Atrocious. Ask more questions. So here's another fun one, additional ideas. You just want to sometimes create a checklist to really kind of understand what consumers want, because it'll change from time to time. So today they tell you they can't, Mike, I'm not going to buy a house without a private driveway. And then all of a sudden you check with them 6 months later, they bought with a different agent, and they bought a house with a community driveway. It was like the exact opposite of what they were asking for. Okay. So now that we're wrapping over here, this presentation, I'm going to allow you to kind of ask questions of me, but I want to kind of wrap up, because remember what I told you, we went from basics to a little bit more advanced, but I want to kind of talk about the basic advance and how you get your open house out there. So while I'm doing that though, and we've got about another 10 minutes of this presentation, I would like to invite you to ask more questions in the chat box. Now, we don't have slides for this, but I'm going to share a couple of pieces of information about getting your open house out there in the market. So video works. Doing a YouTube video and having your face in the video. So we're getting so comfortable with Zoom. I'm not telling you to be a social media star, but if you're having an open house, you should be in the video. I'm sorry, if you're doing a video to share with people the open house, you should be in the video. It's your branding. Why is that, guys? Because if someone's watching your video, it could be a seller watching your video. So if you're just videoing the house and giving people the tour in a voiceover, how are you building your brand? How? So one of the basics that I want to tell you is get on video, flip the camera around and look at yourself and start giving people tours of houses. Keep getting comfortable with that, guys, because I promise you, the more that you get comfortable with that, there are going to be other agents that get comfortable and do more of it. It is your brand. People want to know, like, and trust you. That's why we still have a career in this business. So Facebook, WeChat, do the 10-second video. I know there's a 10-second limit on WeChat. Do a 10-second video, standing in front of a house saying, hey, I'm in front of 123 Main Street. Come on down, come see the house. Come on down, come see a house. Now, today, we're not going to be talking about this because I know Elizabeth and the operations team has been talking about paid advertisement, but you can do paid advertisement when inviting people to open houses. Are you using systems that like Megaphone that we use at Remax? Are we using Megaphone? So Megaphone, you can market your open houses using Megaphone. Have you looked into that? So this will generate leads, and also it's good for your seller because you're doing something a little bit different for your open houses. Are you putting your open house markers? Are you putting your balloons everywhere, right? Are you putting your open house markers in front of the house, on the corners of the house? What are you doing besides all the things we just shared? What are you doing? What else are you doing? So I'm going to wrap this presentation, go on to any questions that people may have. There's so much more in the advanced open house section that we're covering at another time, but we try to keep these programs to an hour and less. So we're going to wrap this one, but know this: engage, 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 seek to understand the consumer, and you will win more business. You will win more business. So I'm going to take some questions now. Here we go. Let's get into the questions.